Shreedma and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Now this is officially the last video of my birthday series and I just can't believe it. Like time flies by so fast. I just had a blast creating all these videos for my birthday series and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the same as well. And as for today's video, I am going to be sharing my second update of my pan project with you guys. And I'm really glad to say that I've made a little progress in all of my products. So if you're interested in knowing what is my progress of the pan project, then let's actually dive into this video. Also guys, I try to upload content on my YouTube channel twice a week, one long video and at least a short video. So if you're interested in that type of content, do subscribe to my channel. And if you like my face and you want to know how I achieved this makeup look, do follow me on my Instagram. The handle is right here on the screen. And now without me blabbering much, let's actually get into this video. Now the first product which I have is actually the Mars face primer and oh my god, am I glad that I made a huge dent in this. Now when I started my pan project just a month back, it was more than halfway full and I have been diligently using just this primer. It provides like a nice tacky base for me to work with, nothing more than that, but I have used up a lot of it and I have a couple more uses left in it as well. So I'm just going to be sticking to my goal and completely finishing it off. Next up is a concealer and it's from Bae. Now my goal for this was actually again to completely empty it out. It had more of a higher dome, but that dome has definitely gotten down and let's just hope like in the next 2-3 months I can completely dig up and finish it out. Also guys, I have created my look using most of the products in my pan project. The next product I have is actually a compact powder, but I want you guys to pause and comment what do you think. Was I able to hit my goal? Just take your time and comment down. And the answer to that is yes. I actually made quite a huge dent on this compact. Now if you know, I had previously used this just 4 times and my progress on this is actually quite commendable. Now I need to give it to the product as well. Like the pan was quite thin and that's why I have been able to make so much progress in this. Now I know earlier my goal for this was to just hit pan, but now I just want to completely finish it up and be done with this. Now again from the house of Maybelline, I have their Fit Me Compact Powder in the shade Toffee. Now I use this powder mainly for bronzing up my face and when I had started my pan project, I could already feel some amount of dent in the pan itself and I am very happy to say that I have again hit pan on this. It's nothing major, it's a little bit of a pan, but I'm really glad to say that I have been using this product. This is the only bronzer which I use. Even right now I have it on my face and I'm so glad that I've made this much amount of progress on it. My goal for this was just to hit pan and I think I've achieved my goal. So I'm going to swap this product out for another product. And the product that I would like to swap in place of the Maybelline's Fit Me Compact is actually this face palette from the brand Shimmer. Now if you're my OG subscriber, you know that I have had this palette since 2019. Now it is a full-fledged face palette. It has contours, setting powders and blushes, but it has been lying in the bottom of my vanity. I have barely ever used it. It looks as good as new. So I think my goal for this one would be hitting pan on at least 2 to 3 shades, like maybe 2 contours and a setting powder, but 2 to 3 shades and I'm good to go. At least this will be of some use to me. Next up, I have a blush from Blue Heaven and it is their Shimmer Matte Blush in the shade 503 Peach. Now it looks exactly the same as the last time I had shown you guys and that's because I have actually not used it. I have used this 2 times and then I just could not use it because it is so high on shimmer. It literally made me look like I have additional highlighter and you know I love my highlighter, but this just does not look appealing to me at all. Using this once or twice for special occasions is fine, but for an everyday basis I think it's a no-no. So maybe I'm gonna have to declutter it because there's no other option. I really didn't want to declutter any of my makeup, but I think this is going in that because there's no way I can see myself using this. Next up, I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes and I think I truly overestimated myself, giving myself 3 eyeshadow palettes to finish up in 1 year. Like who am I kidding? The palettes which I'm talking about are the Wet n Wild palettes and the Hilly Rhoda palette. The first palette from Wet n Wild is their Comfort Zone palette and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, I have had a little bit of progress on this, especially on this shade and a little bit on this shade, but other than that it looks exactly the same. I did say in the last video that I wanted to finish up the entire palette, but I do not think that is possible because these 4 shades over here I barely have even touched them so finishing them up would be a task. I will try and see how I can use them in other ways, but for now I think I'm gonna change my goal and try to finish the shades which I have already made some progress. Next up is the Rosé in the Air palette, and this is one palette I am super proud of myself because my target for this was at least to hit pan on 4 to 5 shades, and I've already hit pan on 3 shades. Now in my last video I had only hit pan on this golden shimmery shade, but I'm so glad to say I have hit pan on 2 more shades, which is this dark brown and this beigey light color. Now this dark brown I used to fill in my eyebrows, and this one I have used so many times to set my under eyes and on top of my eyes. This is a very cohesive one and done palette as well. Now my goal for this was actually to hit pan on 4 to 5 shades, and I think I'm gonna hit my goal really soon, and then we can skip on to the next palette. And the last palette which I have is the Hilary Rhoda 16 color eyeshadow palette. Now as I said, I had truly overestimated myself, and for that I want to say I am going to swap this palette out. I know I have made quite some progress on this palette actually. I have hit pan on 3 shades, this brown, this pink and this base color again, but I think I'm going to sit it out for a while and finish the Wet n Wild palettes first, and then maybe dive onto this. So this is gonna remain on hold for a while. So those were it for the eyeshadow palettes. Moving on to more eye stuff, I have an eyeliner from the house of Lakme. It's their 925 felt tip eyeliner pen, and I think this is again in the same condition only. I have used this 2 times after my project pan declaration, and it's still there. This does not seem to dry up also. I do not know what is the case with it, but I'm gonna be at it and try to finish it up at the earliest. And the last product which I have is actually a mascara from Wet n Wild. It is their MegaClear mascara. Now as you can see, I have again used up a lot of it. When I had started, it was again over halfway full, and now I'm almost done with it. It has a few more uses left in it as well. I use this as my eyebrow setting gel because otherwise I cannot use it as a literal mascara. I do not love this product, but I do need to complete it. So I'm just going to be sticking to my goal for this and trying to complete it by the end of this year. Now those were all the products for my pan project, but I do want to introduce one more product, and that is a foundation from Maybelline. Again, it's their Fit Me foundation in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. Now for the love of God, I'm actually not this dark. I don't know what was wrong with me earlier. I used to get all the wrong shade of foundations, and this is actually quite olive tone for me, so I cannot use this by itself. So I want to finish it up. I know it's a hefty claim considering there's a lot of product in this, but I do want some progress in it, and I really hope that I can complete it by the end of this year. So guys, that's it for this video, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this and you're enjoying my pan project series as well. And if you do, you know you can share it with your friends so it can inspire someone to finish up their line makeup as well. Till then guys, you know the drill. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, and guys, stay safe and stay home. I love you guys a lot. Bye.